How's it going, Nahida?
I'm done with the parts that needed Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to... Oh, also, this is for you.
Huh? What's this little
It's a small device I put together just now. You may not need it right now, but it...
Wait! We're both small things. Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied!
It's hard. It's only a flying device.
You're so good at comforting people.
I was simply telling you what I feel.
Nahida, you're a natural at this.
By the way, there's something I need to... Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, you may have heard that an Archon's power is derived if we get into a situation where combat is our... I'm glad...
So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting?
I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's skip to...
It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight Hero. What is this place? Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden?
The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. Judging from the structure here, but this place doesn't look like it could have been the Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hold back.
Yeah, or else they would...
Is that it, though? I've always felt that this doctor, instead of being interested in the end product...
The Fatui...
So, this Fatui that they're trying to... We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he would... The other obsession is probably related to his path.
Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now
It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well. I see. The more we know now, the better we... Alright, time to go.
Work time! No time to work! Put your back into it!
Open fire!
Let's end this quickly!
Open fire!
Not breaking
Fire
a
in the
sweat!
hole!
My duty! Right ahead. Almost.
Take me up! Bullseye! Hold on to your hats.
This is bad.
Light of the blazing sun! Open fire!
I guess this is it.
it looks like we can climb up these pipes. The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it. It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
Let's begin.
Open fire! Open fire! Knock him down.
Stay right. This isn't good.
You'll get frostbite, frozen, crisp flash
Open
frost.
fire!
Freshness preserved. Chill to the
Red
bone.
from the sky!
To pay your dues.
Open fire! Locked on!
Hold on to your hats. No escape.
Locked on!
You can't run from death.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
I'll put you on.
Knock him down.
Let's move.
Take the up! Locked on! Bullseye! Open fire! Bullseye! Let's fly!
No more words.
Locked on!
Let's end this
Locked on.
quickly.
Bullseye! Light it up!
Stay right.
A little moose boost! Yeah! Open fire!
I slipped up.
Fire in the hole! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
Have a load of this.
Up to the
Killjoy.
Take me up.
We've only just begun.
bullseye! Bullseye!
I see through you. I can't run. Miscalculated.
Knock him down. Wrath from the sky! Open fire! Locked down! Hold on to your hat. Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle! Ha! Open fire! Let's fly!
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst.
Oh no, what should we do?
Are you...
If you really want to know, of course.
Yes, I am. This is... I feel not just nervous, but
Curious?
curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world. And if it's a form of knowledge, however, only fate is about that which... So to me, fate is the... That's also why I love And Now. I will personally...
Ah, so that's what you mean.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura. It really feels like a god.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commit.
You sure are something. Dishing out compliments at a time like...
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into... Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for...
Hito wouldn't feel the same thing.
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
The strife engraved upon a Gnosis. You're talking about the Archon Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally... All those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never... This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of wisdom. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The God of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where you're only a... Come! Let us reenact a scene of... Churn!
Lockdown! Bullseye! Fire in the hole! Burn it down!
Insignificant
A little of this
pest!
Take me up! Bullseye! Open fire! Lockdown! Knock him down.
At my command, you shall fall!
Up to the freeze! Light it up! Let's run! Open fire! Bullseye!
Burn to oblivion! Kneel!
Lockdown! This is about to get messy. Open
Tremble!
fire! A worthy fight. Shower me with praise! Ha!
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sabzerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Booer.
I am the all-knowing God. Burn to oblivion!
Committed to memory, the Temple of Wisdom.
Wrath from the
Kneel!
sky! Take me out! Fire in the hole! Open fire!
Tremble!
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! A burst of flavor! Light it up!
Reality is pain! to oblivion! Kneel! Good riddance, cruel world.
I see everything. This might hurt a little.
Burn it down! Wrath from the skies! Attack! Ha! Bullseye!
Your new god awakens! Now, your eyes have been opened.
Take me up!
Burn to oblivion! Filth! Tremble!
Everyone hold hands.
Up to the breach! Rise with the sun!
Kneel!
May I present? Ha!
Reality
Open
is
fire!
pain!
Yeah! Light it up! A little amuse-bouche! Strike a pop! Let's fly! Locked on!
Burn to oblivion!
Take me up!
Kneel!
Again!
Humans. Filthy humans. No! Wait! Please! Anything but the gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Huh. This sure seems very...
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't... Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't your inference seems logical. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice and Greater Lord Rubin. A second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm, but I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Ermin's...
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then...
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against... She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been the way that everyone... I'm just... sharing her pain. The pollution of her... Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow. Yes, her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find we can cross the polluted and then... We'll let Greater Lord Ruka... Each of us need to be... Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always... Don't worry.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling towards. If we lose control over our consciousness, we will fall into madness.
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Let's run! Locked on! Bullseye! Locked on! Locked on! Hold on to your hats. Take me up! Bullseye! Open fire! Locked on! Open fire! Knock him down. Let's run! Bullseye! Locked on! Hold on to your hats. Take me up! Open fire! Open fire! Bullseye! Locked on! Knock him down. Let's run! Locked on! Locked on! Open fire! Fire in the hole! Locked on! Locked on! The pinnacle of excellence! Pyroclastic surge! Locked on! Fire in the hole! Shower me with a dash of... Burn it down! Ugh. Take me up! Bullseye!
Hold on to your hats.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. We changed direction. Are we still going the right way,
Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here. We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything's been
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time,
Are you saying you've never met
no. It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same... Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance.
Hey, you've done a great job. So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukadeva, but the one standing over there...
Is that... me? Sheelix, are you... Greater Lord Rukadeva?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're... of the same nature? Why?
Because you are me, and I am you.
Where you go, I go. See, shall I get? Why is this there a JJK reference? My bad.
You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me. But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to, along with the blessings from your past experience. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to...
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And...
Ah, I see. You're here to seek everything that day. Even the sky itself changed into a color like this. At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, the pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displayed. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago?
So what exactly is?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world. And a form of truth that can't. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Tevat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom...
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it...
It's truly the world's most...
Thank you. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom...
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared, but things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile, corrupt from the very beginning. My existence...
Oh no.
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. Even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, and there's no way for me to eliminate myself. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues. All in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution.
Wait, no, I can't.
So you realize what that implies. You are very smart. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world, but this is the only way to save Irmin.
People love you so much, and they've missed you. How can we just? Is there really no other way?
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this...
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at... These are the words in their entirety. Let the world completely... We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. I'm just... We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very sad. Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to succeed. We removed the remaining pollution from Merman's soul.
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Huh? That sound...
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally, I have the chance to be alone with you. All
The doctor! What?
just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, this is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually kill. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru.
I left Sumeru, but even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of...
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observe. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important... So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into... That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom...
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions.
Good. A maid? Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different...
Since you are in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very...
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an It was my experiment. So why should I interfere?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hand. Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of...
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging.
Oh no, I certainly have my own conviction. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over and it's time to tidy up the equipment. For example... Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it...
After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute... I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the law. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last but this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle, and indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumer. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of... Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't...
Price? Interesting. What price would...
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous... Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume, among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish? If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless argument.
Like you said, it's difficult to make being as smart as you are. Have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deep.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relation...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged. Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that...
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision!
Sheer
You can't be
foolishness.
serious!
How could I have been so
short-sighted.
You think
Even
this is the
yourself.
end?
Wait.
I'll have my
Please
revenge!
you'll make
Good
this moment
riddance.
count?
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my... Another chess piece. And where is you...
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis. Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the... Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat...
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we want.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Together! Okay. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop... Come on, Traveler.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Yep, yep.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste.
It's nice to...
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better.
And Paimon bets they're up.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you.
Oh,
Oh, ahem. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Sino as heroes of Sumeru. Please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing. Everyone's aware of your ability.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar. Oh, before you leave,
Be sure to...
Let's fly!
Tingari!
Ah,
We feel much better. How about...
I'm recovering well.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy.
It's fine. I'm not that busy. The Elazar patients have recovered as well.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are. The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still.
By the way, we have some good news.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't...
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you.
Then you probably already know all about the...
Celebration feast? No, I.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her...
Perhaps. Or,
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't see... You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll. You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia Forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Huh?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured, and his condition. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies, and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the... When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
There is nothing we can do, but that's another topic. Back...
Ah, right! We're here to request...
You've recovered well.
Yay!
Ad Astra... Thank you for complete... Ad Astra... Ad Astra... Ad Astra... Take me up!
Rise with the sun! Full throttle!
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here.
is a simple reply really.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon,
We got your letters, so here we are!
you're the best.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is an extremely important Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity, after all.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, because Paimon thinks everybody will love her
That's right. We all. Nilu is an absolute master Zubair.
Nonsense, it isn't. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with.
Ooh, good idea.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah. Traveler and Paimon, could you help if for some reason they didn't receive the...
Yeah, we can also check out.
As for sign-up, I'm not too As for Dunyarzad...
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler. We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham?
Yes, it seems Scribe Al-Haytham has gone to the House of Dana, but you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him.
Oh? Who else was looking?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No way. We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I...
Burn it down!
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages...
Oh? You sound surprised?
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me.
Well,
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean...
Huh. What makes you say that?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about—
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
You... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't
Ha! What was your—
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master
Like I need to tell you. Keep your—
No, I think we deserve to know.
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural which is truly unfortunate, I can only— Hold on, wait a second. What do you mean?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save—
Ha! And you think—
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices of all—
Huh? What nonsense are you—
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply—
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to—
Oh, it's you two.
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you—
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone.
If she addressed the letter to Al Haytham of the Academia, then the letter— I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office.
Have you always been so busy?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently, and the whole Academia was practically—
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Fort.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the Academia.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels—
Yes, at least that's how— It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of— Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans, attaching themselves to the 6 great schools, have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great— Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar, and were only rescued—
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools?
Yes. Normally, new sages—
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connect—
Yes, about that. You didn't— The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar, and help Lesser Lord Kusanali—
Huh? But why?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a lead—
Oh, all right.
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia before the new sages take office. And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
By the way, who was that other person just now?
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars. Which is exactly why he always—
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumer.
Such is the work of the Academia Scroll.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are,
Alright, I'll see you there.
Let's fly!
This is Port Ormos. Now where could...
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dinnerzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been... I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered. You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Yeah!
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for... Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady.
Resignation?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis. You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know, when I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase...
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a body?
I want to take a risky job.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous...
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many... Well, I remember a friend had... You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he would...
We just came from talking with Alhaitham.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the academy?
What?
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the academia.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great. Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds, and Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some...
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you be... Because you're super, mate!
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be... In fact, I chose this job from the very... Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger. A lion has to return to the wild sooner. I don't want to see you go, but... I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again. Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, but a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before
Huh? But wait a second!
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady...
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire...
Oh, did Neela...
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying. My lady has been very energetic lately. Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is...
So what it really sounds like is that the...
I bet the letter's at the reception desk.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing you...
Sorry to make you too... It must be something important for...
Yes! She said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was so...
Great! I'll be... Count me in, too. But is there some sort of dress... Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll... All right, then...
The feast will be held in 2 days, so...
Sure. Thank you so much for...
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where...
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally...
Oh...
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with... Don't mention it.
All right, last visited Aru. Ah, there's Sino!
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave. So now we're out and about.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as...
And Tanari is recovering.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to...
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent...
But why are you just standing...
I'm meeting some people.
Oh!
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual but you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me...
Roman!
Oh, you know?
Oh, well,
Don't worry, these are our friends. No...
I see.
I'm doing well.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah.
All right, well, I suppose I've decided to leave the
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar. But I have not completely...
What?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you...
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help. That is the true meaning of education.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile. The stars have always guided.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from?
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to
Sataria's idea will bring much good to me.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart. As if there were Sataria, you tread a treacherous path, and the Sataria, why haven't you gone home? These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something but I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the Academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Azar has received much needed punishment. Though, if you ask me...
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the Academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to my plan was able to go...
You're all doing so much for...
Aside from that, I also have some other business.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support... I applied for a few batches of
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali...
Apart from this... the Academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Sataria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimpse. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory.
Enough about us. Are you here to
No, not at all. Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the
Celebration? Feast? It's the first I've heard of it.
Tainari was right. He really did.
This feast is for you,
It's rare to see that kind of...
No, not really. But
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert. So
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. The messenger. I'm sorry for how I treated you before. But now I understand the beauty of your dance. You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful. Please keep dancing. And someday, I'll be able to...
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is
Got it.
When you it's your way.
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar.
Take me up! Light it up!
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else...
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even...
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks...
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Whoa!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the everyone that came said that.
Ah, feels kind of nice to
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job.
My lady sure has a way with words.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling...
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Moreover, judging from the result...
Yeah. It was almost like everyone played their part.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return.
Yes! Even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised.
No, everything you said is correct.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of...
Even if those two giants of the academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord... If you bite the hand that feeds you...
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely...
I respect our deity's decision. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own
But seriously though, I always wondered if you had some personal...
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being... If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside...
By that, you mean your life working as the...
Precisely.
Wait, so that's the only reason why you joined us in case...
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the person.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra.
That's right.
Will you be happy with...
It's not about being happy.
Even so,
Thank you.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings. No. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves... I seem to have Oh well.
My lady, the grilled meat of...
Yes, I also... What an amazing...
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everyone.
Hey, less of that polite...
There you... Well, how is it? It's the first time I've ever You see, Make sure you live it up tonight. I'm honored to have her think of... I can't explain why.
The atmosphere here is good. I don't often come. I have a lot to handle these days.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You wake up, of course. Just... It's me. You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing, the connection between us is amazing. It's like Flora and the fence. I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand... Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so although you've already helped me with a lot, please say thank you to everyone for... But if I just show up all of a sudden, people... What if I end up scaring them and... Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about... It's me. Huh? That voice...
Hold up, what's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting.
No, of course not. Are you... Lesser...
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes. I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all... Thank you so much for rescuing me.
Even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the Academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. Please, allow me.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have.
Dinyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also.
You don't need to be so ceremonious.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony. All right, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat? She should be in the Academia right about now.
Let's fly!
Nahida!
Hello, traveler. What a fantastic night. I'm still.
So are we. And that's.
Is there anything you. After recent events, I've given it some thought. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has, although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, and as for the future of Sumeru, the former sages have received their punishment. I hope that the new the other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated. I've already taken some measures to address. You mean, what happened after the doctor? You guessed correctly. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such a... And as for what the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new... He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would... I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very... Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. His future will be determined... Is that where you're headed next, Fontaine? As far as I know, that...
Does their Archon personally...
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the... Anyway, let's just... Are you sure?
Huh?
About your sister. While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Tevat? So there shouldn't be anything on him.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any. However, there must be something different about your sister. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on her after all.
What?
There is only one possible explanation. She belongs to this world.
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Tevat?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared after the Conria disaster. She began her journey through the but just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly became—
What do you mean, Fuzzy? Did something
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating her fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
But even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
What's a Descender?
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return. A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to the Traveler. You are Tevat's fourth Descender.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler? And his sister isn't even one of—
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some
Paimon's head!
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some, and soon, you'll also be— I'm very interested in your future. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eye. Is there anything you want to— According to the records I was able to access after the but just as her—
What do you mean?
All I know for sure— and whoever it is.
But
something else I noticed.
What's a Descent?
Look, a very Traveler. You are Tevat's—
Huh?
That's right. As for the and yet, there are many questions in my heart as well. And soon, you'll all— I'm very interested in your if fate is the ultimate—
Paimon sure—
The pleasure is— Alright.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing?
Health prospects. No problem at all. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for... many tens of thousands of years? Impossible. Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
Love prospects? No problem at all. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... So many people will fall for you. How could that be? Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial...
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exact.
If that's what you want to call me. Goodbye, traveler. Remember your training. Make sure to put it to use.
Bye! Is it just Paimon, or is she being nicer than before? We definitely count as friends after all that, don't you think?
For this, we must all work to become stronger. If that's what you want to call me, I won't object. Goodbye.
Bye! Paimon? Or is she being nicer than before? We definitely count as friends after all.
Yes. その呼び方がいいのなら反対はしない。またいずれ会おう。
あいつ。
あら、あそこにいるのは騎兵隊長のガイアス。ガイア、それに君たちも。
ああ、彼らは皆隊長たちだ。君たちの知り合いもいる。
ちょっとなま。風が立つぞ。
次は左に2周回す。よし、壊れた。こんにちは。サーンドル川の最近サーンドル川に廃棄されたマシナリーが何台、なぜか正常に停止しないマシナリーがそのままガチャガチャ走り回って夜中に外を歩いていた人を驚かせていたの。ちょうどお兄ちゃんがここでマジックショーをやってたから。筆峰は修理私ならできる。とにかくお兄ちゃんに壊さなきゃいけないの。次のマシナリーの報酬にもらうケーキはラス
アビスの